Chapter 53. Three lunar spirits speak about the lunar world. Kisjona, however, who had a smattering of astronomy, began to estimate whether, in accordance with the stars, midnight had been passed yet, because in that age it was a long way still to the clocks of today, and one resorted to calculations, unreliable of course, in accordance with the stars. Says Kisjona after a while, "In accordance with my calculations, midnight should be over by now?" I said, "Friend, your calculation is good for nothing, because we still have an hour to midnight. Therefore it is better not to calculate, because the movement of the stars is quite different to what you think. Even your calculation in itself is wrong, and therefore it shall not be likely for you to come up with the middle of the night from the position of and movement of the stars. People who shall be capable of this have still to be born, but now it is not time yet by far." But after diverse conversations, midnight nevertheless came, and a half-moon rose. Kisjona's daughters hurriedly asked me what the moon could be actually, and how it can wax and wane like that. But I said to them, "My most beloved daughters, directly behind you stand three spirits from the moon. Ask them. They shall tell you exactly what the moon is, and how it constantly changes its light, sometimes losing it altogether." Here the eldest one immediately asked the three spirits about the moon, and these said, "Lovely one, your asking us about the moon is like us asking about the earth, which you inhabit. Although you do not know why it is dark on earth right now, you do not ask about it. How can you ask about the moon, which is much further away from you than the earth that carries you? See, our moon, just like your earth, is a world. Your earth is round like a sphere, and so is ours. Your earth is half illuminated by the great sun. So is our moon. With you, the duration of the night on average is about 13 of your short hours, and approximately likewise your days. But on the moon, one night and one day each last the duration of 14 days and nights of your earth. And therefore, seen from your earth, the constant changing phase of the moon. And that is a big difference between the moon and your much bigger earth. But another big difference emerges between your earth and the moon, in that the moon is inhabited by beings like me, only on one side, not visible to you, whereas your earth is inhabitable and mostly inhabited throughout. Life on the moon is not as blessed as on your earth. There is intense cold and much unbearable heat, much hunger and not seldom burning thirst. Therefore do not hanker after that small but exceedingly hard world, upon whose fields grow no wheat or corn, and even less wine. But on the side which you are able to constantly see, no beings dwell in the flesh, neither animal nor man, but unfortunate, helpless, and near helpless spirits. And now you know as much as you need to know. But do not harbour the wish to find out more about the moon, because such knowledge would in the end make you very unhappy. Abide in love and let go of all wisdom, for it is better to eat at the table of love than to lick the scanty dew from lunar wisdom stones. After this account, the 3 lunar spirits left, and the daughters asked me confidentially whether the situation on the moon is as related by the 3 lunar spirits. And I say, yes, my most beloved daughters, it is exactly so, and sometimes far worse. But now let us leave the moon its journey, and all look towards the east. I shall summon several angels from heaven, and you shall see them come from there. Therefore, direct your eyes there.